And hello, this is Ed Petty with Petty, Michel and Associates, and this evening I just watched an incredible movie called Doctored, and it is historic. It will make a difference in chiropractic. There's never been anything like this. It's a professional documentary, and it's very exciting to be sitting with the doctor who I'm about to introduce you to, Dr. Paul Riegleman, who is the executive producer of Doctored, and we're going to interview him just for a few minutes because it's late. We just watched it. So here's the camera turning over to you, Doc.
Hey, Ed, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Camera didn't break, did it?
No,
doing
it's
okay so
doing
far?
great here.
All right, good, good. It's about 10:45 after showing the EPOC group here the movie Doctored. And it was an awesome event. Most of the people here had not seen it before. In fact, Donna asked if I had a copy of Doctored, and I told her I did. And I think it might be the only copy floating around the state of Wisconsin right now. So it was a great event, great time.
Well, okay, so executive producer, what does that mean? How did you get started? How did this whole project get started, and how did you get involved? Because I've known you for a long time. I didn't know you were involved.
You didn't know I was Hollywood, did you, Ed? Executive producer, Ed, is basically the guy that shows up with the checkbook. Executive producer is the guy that feels passionate about it enough to support it financially. I met Jeff Hayes at Parker about 1.5 years ago.
And Jeff Hayes is the...
He is the producer.
Okay.
He's kind of the guy that came up with the idea,
okay.
Jeff Hayes. And he was talking to his chiropractor, and his chiropractor said, "Hey, Jeff, you like to do movies. Why don't you do one about chiropractic?" And Jeff said, "It sounds great, but what are you thinking?" And he said, "Well, how about Wilk versus the AMA?" So Jeff went out, researched it, and literally within a week came back to his chiropractor and said, "It was one of the most compelling stories I've ever come across. It's something I definitely want to do. I'm going to do that movie." He was so fired up about it that he got into it. When he came to Parker and started talking about it, I'm sitting in the audience of thousands, and I'm thinking, wait, I had lunch with McAndrews. I had lunch with Wilk. I had them speak to me. I've spent some intimate time with those guys dealing with what they fought through in their battle and understanding the reason they did all that was so that we could be, as chiropractors, free to speak about chiropractic. Again, those guys fought for us to be able to get the message out to the masses. They did all this not for money. They did it so we could stop the blockade of chiropractic, positive chiropractic messages getting out to the public. And that's what the AMA was trying to do with us. We beat them. And Jeff Hayes, the producer, did this film in conjunction with Bobby Sheehan, which is the director. And I told Jeff I wanted to get involved. I said, "Is there any way I can tell a story or two about chiropractic?" Because I do that for fun. Ed, that's one of my passions is talking to people about chiropractic. And unfortunately, I got involved a little bit too late. And Jeff said, "We're looking for financial support. We're looking for people that are passionate about this, that aren't afraid to get out and talk about chiropractic in this film." I happen to be the first guy to sign up for as executive producer. There's 3 others as well that are on that list. I'm very proud. I'm very honored to be a part of this movie. I told Jeff one of the things that I would love to do is somehow be linked to this for the rest of my life. And now I am, which is awesome. And we're out doing the talks. We're doing everything we can to get the message out about chiropractic, primarily to the masses. This whole movie was made not for chiropractors, not even really that much for chiropractic patients. It was made for those that don't understand chiropractic. It was made for those that don't know the wonders and the magic of chiropractic. We spend, as chiropractors, our day in and our day out educating the public about it, doing the best we can. Now we have this magnificent tool that can get out there and do a lot of the talking for us and empower the masses. Now the masses are empowered. They'll see this and they can stand up and say, "No, I don't want to take all these drugs. I don't want to do all these things." And that's the most brilliant part of this movie is the empowering ability for the masses.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. Big thank you. And everybody watching this, give Dr. Paul Riegleman a thank you if you ever see him. I'm sure you will sometime. But it'll make it's historic, like I said.
It is. It's amazing. And Ed, thank you for your many years of diligent service to the chiropractic profession. And I know you've taught me a lot about chiropractic yourself, so God bless you. Keep it going. Appreciate it.
We'll all have the same goal. Good,
Thanks,
thanks.
Ed.